the series next year. So that was it from my side. I'm very excited to work with you, Stéphane, to continue this wonderful friendship and collaboration and connect historic and modern racing, because I think there is a lot of fun and a lot of potential to exploit together.
Thank you, Marc.
Thank you.
Allez. Thank you. No, really, the idea is to, you have the collector's market, which is in Auto, and I know many teams in our paddock still have some of these cars, or they know the driver that were racing them 20, 15, 10 years ago, and that could be interested to come back at the wheel of their cars. So we are very confident it will be a big success, and I see some of you having cars. I'm thinking of my friend Vincent Vos. I saw his beautiful R8 LMS, and Vincent, I'm sure, is still very talented behind the wheel. So I expect many of you to be back in this great series. Here in the calendar. American activities, so stability, while trying to make it more efficient. In a way that one of the complaints of our American clients was that to say the events were a bit too long with many different series, and we're proud in America that now we have the support of important manufacturers, not only racing the car, but coming with their one-make series. We have the Toyota Cup in the US. Now we have Trophy also in the US, in Europe and in the US. Thank you, McLaren. And therefore, it started to make the weekend very long. Greg Gill and his team have worked on a new program, and the idea is to say that out of 4 days, some series will run only on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and some other will race only on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And that's really the concept. So less time away from home and from work, more time in the car, shorter event. And in order to do that, we have also changed the format of GT World Challenge America, which had a bit of a strange format, being 2 races of 90 minutes, because our American friend wanted to do things different. But that had the cost of refueling, the cost of the extra personnel, while having the need of this long weekend with 1 race on Saturday, 1 race on Sunday. So to make it more efficient without changing anything in the cost, apart from having less time on the track and the personnel needed for it, we will have all the races being 3-hour races with the Indianapolis 8 hours at the end. So it's more understandable for everybody. It's better for the public. It's better for the drivers, and all the teams involved have given their full support to this change. And also GT America, which has suffered a bit this season, is not as successful as it used to be. It was previously reserved only for GT3 and GT4 cars. We're opening it to Cup cars and to other manufacturers we're talking to. So that are the change we're putting for next year. The calendar to the detail of it, but 2 events remain to be confirmed. There are negotiations going on. I think they are almost confirmed, but we will disclose the full calendar when I'm there in Road America by the middle of August. And that the same program for Pirelli GT4 America, for GT America powered by AWS, for TC America, powered by Skip Barber Racing School. In TC, we also had a bit of a difficult year with a lot less car, but we have a firm commitment with 3 of the touring car manufacturers that really want to push and grow the grid and grow the purse. So we're confident things will look better. Will look better for touring car in America, and we keep pushing like for GT2. Never give up. Asian activities, Asia is really our success story. We're very proud, and I want to salute the work of, I should salute the work of everybody at SRO, doing a wonderful job and being here today. But also, one is not here because he's at an event in Pingtan. and it has been an instant success. Now we are in Pingtang, and then we'll be at the Beijing Street Race, which is another big thing this year. It's very ambitious to do a street race anywhere in the world. It's maybe even more ambitious to doing in China, and uber ambitious to doing in the capital city of China, which is Beijing. But we have a fantastic partner in China. Not only got us last-minute spot in the F1 Grand Prix in Shanghai, which is a performance in itself, but is putting together this event. The track is designed by Apex. It's a big project, and I really wish that all the manufacturers will really send representative this year to look at it, because with this project, you are always like, is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? Politically, it can be complicated, but I really think it's going to happen, and I'm really seeing it there to stay. So I really encourage all the manufacturers and our partners and sponsors to go and have a look at it, because it could be something particularly big. On the calendar, we are progressing. You have now in Asia a majority of Chinese team and driver. Very ambitious. Last year, it's 2 Chinese drivers that have won the championship against pairing with Asian and Europeans. So they all wanted 2 races in China, so we're pushing for that. We will start in Sepang, in Mandalika, then we will return to Shanghai, and we'll have a race in Fuji. Another race in Japan, which is to be finalized. We have different opportunities. And then the Beijing Street Race should return in October. That, in addition, you have, of course, Suzuka, the 1,000 kilometer, which is part of the Intercontinental GT Challenge. We have other, as I mentioned, we have also the Japan Cup, the SRO GT Cup, which is our Chinese series. The Japan Cup, which is a big success. I mean, when you think between GT World Challenge and Japan Cup, we will have 57 GT car in Fuji in August, which is the biggest race, the biggest GT concentration we ever seen in Asia. So things are really continuing to grow. And also, I mean, I'm not going to say what has been said at Le Mans by Pierre Fillon, president of the ACO, but SRO, we are the joint partner of Asian Le Mans, and we've been pushing very hard for some time for the introduction of hypercars in Asia. It's a big project. We're talking to the manufacturers, and the idea is really to get, I don't know how many, my dream is between 6 and 8, but we will see hypercars which will give Asian Le Mans a different look, a different feel, a different headline, already on top of the fantastic grid we have of LMP2s, of GTs. And maybe then with this series is more promotable with big events, and then to grow it over time. An ambitious project, but we really believe in it. Australian activities, we're proud of our progress in Australia. We did a bit like in America. We started in a partnership, then we run the championship independently, and then we made an agreement with the Australian Federation to run the event in conjunction with them. So now we have a GT World Challenge Australia, powered by AWS. This is the calendar with one last event to be confirmed. And our success story is really GT4 in Australia. 2 years ago, there were 3 GT4 cars in Australia. Last year, there were 16, 17. This year, we have an almost full grid at 31 cars. And I think we can have more than that next year. It's part of the China Speed Series. It's all the series we organize jointly with the Australian Federation. And Ben and Abby, we are in Australia, are doing a great work to put all of this together. And also there we have the support of manufacturer with the One Next series. As part of the package, we have the Ferrari Challenge Australia. And next year we'll be welcoming the Mustang Cup Australia. So the whole package is getting bigger and better. Once again, none of this will be possible without the trust and the support of the manufacturers, of our partners, of all the teams and all the drivers around the world, and suppliers and industries that support the growth of GT racing globally. Thank you very much. I will see some of you, I hope many of you, for our annual prize giving ceremony. I think after this long season, which really starts in beginning of February and then ends up at the end of November, we will have seen enough cars, enough roads. So I think we're going to go to the only place when there is no cars and no road for what could be the most beautiful prize-giving ceremony we ever made, which will be in Venezia on Saturday, November 22nd in Italy, and that one, you can't miss it. Thank you very much. I wish you a fantastic event and a fantastic what is left of the season.
Taxi!